Time for some flashbacks.
Topic time!
It's topic time.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Frontline. Jay here with another topic time. Today my topic time is going to be on the Flash, okay? Now there's this new villain that was introduced in last week's The Flash Annual number 2 for 2019 that is somehow connected to the Flash, and he's from the future, okay? We don't know who he is, we only saw him from the back, and we know he has a blue gauntlet. We also know that he's from the future, that he was locked up in Iron Heights, and he doesn't want there to be any Flash, any speedsters, and he says something about paying back for what happened to him and his family. So those are the clues that we kind of have about this Flash. Now, I want to give you 3 sets of categories. The first ones are going to be my most likely suspects, okay? My most wanted. Now, my next set is going to be my possible suspects. And the third category are going to be my probably not, but better safe to include them just in case they throw a curveball set. Okay? So, now I'm going to get into these. The first set, again, is the most wanted set. Now, I think that there's three people that fit this category the most. And the first one is going to be Cicada. Now, Cicada is also the main villain for Flash TV show this season, so there's the synergy there. You can cross over with the synergy, you know, have people who are reading, watching the show, find out more about him in the comic books. People who are reading the comic books can go check about what's going on in the show. So there's that synergy. DC likes synergy. All companies do. It's no big deal. But he's also a part of a cult, which could be a family. His wife died, which is a member of his family. He siphoned Speed Force energy before, and he's long living, so he could be still alive in the future, you know? So those are why I think Cicada could be it. Now, my second most likely suspect is going to be Savitar. Now, Savitar is also long living. He believes himself to be a deity, a god, and he has a thing about the Speed Force and the Speed Force energy. We know that this guy knows a lot about the Speed Force. So Savitar spent a lot of time with the Speed Force. He's a Speed Force expert. So that could be him. And his family, again, could be the cult of Savitar, who, you know, I think the Flash have, like, a thing with cults. You know, it's a little bit suspect when your villains have a lot of cults going on. Because he deals with Cobra, he deals with Savitar, Cicada. Flash, dude, you got some cult problems there. But anyway, so Savitar is another strong possible suspect. And again, he was featured in The Flash last, I think 2 seasons ago. So that's a possible reason why they could have him. 2 years ago, he was in The Flash main villain. Now he's going to be in the comic book. So now we have my third and final most likely suspect, and that's going to be Cobalt Blue. Now, Cobalt Blue, for those who don't know, was Barry Allen's twin brother, who was separated at birth because the doctor was drunk and killed the baby and gave that baby one of the Allen's twins, and to the family, gave him one of the Allen twins. He grew up, he resented Barry Allen, and he doesn't like the Flash, so he's a Flash enemy. He's also blue, which some of the energy out of this guy was blue. You know, he had like the blue energy about him, and the gauntlet was blue. Even though Cobalt Blue's gauntlets were usually silver. Alright, so those are my main suspects, okay? Now my possible suspects are, I got 2 of these, and the first one's going to be Inertia. Now, Inertia is Bart Allen's clone from the future. This is the guy. Now, this guy did not want Bart Allen to be collected. Why? Because Bart is his clone, maybe. You know, he didn't need that energy. He already has that energy. So maybe that could be the reason why he didn't want Bart to be collected, because he already had the energy. Or maybe he was afraid of Bart because he knew Bart could beat him. So whatever the reason why, Inertia could have not wanted Bart to be it. So another reason why is he's from the future. This guy is also in the future, so this could be a more adult version of Inertia. Because Inertia is supposed to be a child, but this guy is definitely a man, it would appear by the back of him, he looks more manly. He looks bigger and bulkier than Inertia. So maybe it could be that. And my final possible suspect is John Fox, the Future Flash. Now, whoa, a superhero, a Flash, being the villain. Yes, and here's why. I say that he's from the future, right? He has, connections, he has family, all that, that's possible. And the big thing, the reason why I say him is possible, is because of the blue gauntlets. If you look at the blue gauntlet that he gave him, that's pretty much exactly like the blue gauntlets that John Fox wore. Now, this could also be that the villain stole John Fox's gauntlets and, used them as part of his new costume or whatever. But it could also be an indication that John Fox somehow, some way, turns dark and goes against the Flash, and he doesn't want anyone to have the Flash powers anymore. So that's why he's a likely suspect, okay? Now, my third category is the far reaches, okay? And I have two of them. So the first one's going to be, people are going to be like, whoa, a baby? Josh Jackham. Now, Josh Jackham was a little baby that was adopted by Iris after his mother died. And it was seen that, he's kind of got some powers. And it was his eyes were glowing yellow. Now, this is due to his parentage, which was the Weather Wizard. But there was also a thing going on where she thought, or she believed, the mother, before she died, that it was actually Wally West's son. And she never told anyone that. So now, this could be a grown-up version of him. In the comic books before, in Final Crisis, the Rogues, I think it was like number 2 or number 3, Inertia actually killed little Josh, so he's dead. So that could be, why he didn't want, maybe if this is a different timeline, he's still alive, maybe he didn't want to get Bart because he was scared, because Bart and Inertia are twins, they're clones of each other. So Inertia was a clone of Bart, so maybe that's why, okay? Now my least likely suspect is, but I'm just putting him in there just in case, is Max Mercury. Now Max is another long-living speedster. He knows a lot about the Speed Force, and he could have turned bad. His family could have been his daughter, it could have been Bart, who both we have not seen. We did see Bart in this issue mentioning Max Mercury, so that could be an indication. Maybe he didn't want to hit Bart because Bart was his, he feels like Bart's family. He was like, don't touch him, because he didn't want to hurt Bart or affect Bart. So those are my possibles, my most likely, my possibles, and my least likely, but want to put them all in there together. I'm interested to see what everybody else thinks, what their suspects. This could be someone totally new. We don't know. But I'm thinking it's going to be one of these people that I named today. Well, those are my thoughts. Now I want to know yours in the comments below. Also, like this video, subscribe to Comic Frontline. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Check out ComicFrontline.com, the site, for the latest previews, reviews, news, and interviews, along with fun, unique features and new content daily. Continue the conversation and join us on the Frontline Discord for free. Don't forget to like and follow me, Comic Book Theater, Media Manus, and Comic Frontline on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and don't miss Frontline Live every Tuesday night at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, right here on Comic Frontline.